standards. But you gotta change that tolerance. And that's why I was going through niggas like crazy. Can't fuck with it. Nope, don't like it. Don't like this. Oh, this outweigh this. Got to go. New nigga me, please.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles, where breaks are normally 15 minutes, but child, over here, we break for 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? Shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of the video that you're Replay Gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, you guys, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Oh, my goodness gracious. Y'all see the title of this live. We have some Kendra G reactions that I really feel like we need to watch. Because at this point, y'all, this stuff is starting to get awkward. In my opinion, when I first noticed Kendra G's reactions, they were funny to me. They were hilarious because the type of people that were coming on there, I was like, oh my goodness gracious, okay. But now, you guys, it's really starting to get serious. We understand that people go through things, and a lot of times when you find people coming on shows like that looking for someone, obviously when you're looking to date someone different, it's obviously because the person you were previously dating you don't want to be bothered with anymore. So it's definitely getting kind of awkward with the type of people. I think the bigger Kendra G's show gets, obviously the more appealing it becomes to other people, is going to be an array of people on our show. Okay. Yeah, Bella Bougie, it does come off looking like a therapy session, and it's getting kind of awkward, scary to me, because people really shouldn't, like Kendra G has said many times that she is not a therapist. Okay, she is not a licensed therapist. She hosts a dating show, not necessarily like the Love Connection. Well, actually, kind of like the Love Connection, actually. Chuck is it Worley? However you say his last name. He just hosted the show of people that was coming on trying to find love, as far as what you deal with personally and, professionally and your personality and all that. Should nobody have to endure that, especially in Kendra G's position, So I don't know, but we got a couple we're going to look at today. Yes, Audra, yes, I definitely was. I know yesterday, you guys, if you were in my chat yesterday, y'all know we talked about Strong Mommy Chrissy announcing her breakup with her boyfriend. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I went over there, I searched her name, Strong Mommy Chrissy, tried to see what videos were coming up, and just to see what the people, were saying, what the consensus was about her announcement. And I mean, obviously, you guys, everybody feels a different type of way. Some people cheering Chrissy on. Some people feel like it's not really real, or it's just another conversation that she gives every so many months or whatever. I don't know. At the end of the day, all I can say is good luck to you, girl. Okay. For the simple fact that she has children. So hopefully, whatever decision she makes in her life, be it forced or she just really wants to make those decisions, it works in favor of her children and herself. That's pretty much all I can say. Okay. All right. Everyone just had my soul blessed with a good word from my pastor, and now I'm in the break room. I know that's right, Miss TLD. What's up, Mom Life? So it seems like it's getting scripted. People are trying to outdo each other with the stories they tell. No, you know what, Nicole E, I'm gonna have to disagree. We do understand just by watching the internet, y'all, everybody is not the same. I really don't think it's scripted. I think these are real life situations, real life people. Some people have a filter and some people do not. Okay. So I definitely do feel like it's real. We know people come from all different walks of life and all different and have had all different type of experiences in their lives. So their conversation comes out in these shows. Now, obviously, if you're a person who's never experienced anything like that, you would be like, oh, wow. But just by watching the internet, watching the news, you guys, you see things that make you clutch your pearls like, oh my God, that person really did that or said that. So it's just the same. So you guys, let's go ahead and get on with the conversation. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our first one. And again, leave your thoughts in the comment section, be it if you're in the live chat or if you catch it in the replay.
Girl, you put on your makeup. You get beautiful, girl.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I see why people be off track. I get it now. Yeah, I'm taking myself on a date and I was watching it. I'm new to watching your show and I've kind of been hooked for a week. Whenever you started YouTube, that's how long I've been watching.
Well, I appreciate you being hooked. Someone says I'm blurry. Let me see if
you are a little blurry. I didn't know if that was my phone. I got stuck in.
You're saying I'm blurry. Well, I'm hoping it has to be the Wi-Fi. Hopefully,
okay, well, I'm done. I'm done.
Hopefully that gets fixed in a second or two. It shouldn't be blurry, but I'm not sure. I just plugged my computer in. What's going on with that? Oh, my computer ain't even plugged into the damn computer. What the hell? Child, listen, I got a ghetto moment happening right now.
It's okay.
All this time, I thought my computer was charging.
You know what else? I don't know if somebody ever told you. When you get on YouTube, I can hear you praying.
You hear me praying? Oh, really?
Yeah.
So before I go live, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you can hear Aaron Steve. So I don't know. Be careful with that one. You might get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, shit. I got to make sure I don't say nothing too crazy.
I have a question. What the hell is that up to her bathroom
I got your back, Kendra. Because when you
window? Is that seaweed? What is that hanging from? That looks weird.
I'm like, oh my God.
Let me talk
I'm going to put my stuff up because I got a reservation at 10:30.
Wait, so I want to jump off. You say you got a reservation with yourself?
Yeah, I'm taking myself. Well, I do have a business where that's why I got interested in your show. Because I have a small business where I help people plan their date nights, proposals, and small intimate weddings. So when I seen this, it really got my attention because that's kind of sort of what I do on the personal side, not like virtually, obviously.
Wait, I'm confused. Well, my show is about finding love. Are you looking for
no. So I get the people who are already in love. And
okay, but I'm trying to figure out, are you looking
for okay. Thank you, love, sugar.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into your business. Yeah. What's your name, baby?
I'm Charisma.
What is it?
Charisma.
Charisma?
Yes.
Charisma, where are you calling us from?
Detroit, Michigan.
Your hair is laid, honey.
I just colored it and got it done, so I'm taking myself out. Thank you.
You taking yourself out on a date tonight?
You got to date yourself.
Okay, I feel that. Where are you going?
Hey, Nirvana.
I'm in Detroit, so they have like this little place downtown called Shelby, and it's like inside of an old bank.
Okay.
Now, one thing I will say, her hair is freaking laid. I love her hair. The finger waves, honey. She bringing the finger waves back. That is a really cute style on her. In my opinion, it definitely does fit her face. So she says that she is going on a date. Okay, she's dating herself. Thinking to myself, okay, sis, works for me.
She's taking herself out on a date. Charisma, Detroit. How old are you?
I am 31.
31. You have any kids?
I do have kids.
No kids. You said
No.
Kids?
I said I do have kids.
How many kids?
I have 4 boys.
4 boys. How old are your boys?
I have an 8-year-old, 2 5-year-olds, and a 1-year-old.
How do you have 2 5-year-olds? Or twins?
Yes.
Okay, and a 1-year-old. Same dad?
No.
How many dads?
I have 3, Kendra.
3 dads. So why are you not with the 1-year-old dad?
The truth or a lie? Which one?
The truth.
It was a one-night stand.
A one-night stand and you got pregnant?
I did.
Do y'all co-parent well?
No.
Well, I guess you can't be mad at him because you
No,
didn't know.
I'm not mad. No,
Right.
not mad at all. He made a decision that he didn't want to be involved, and I made a decision that I wanted to keep my child.
Okay, y'all. So she says she has 4 children, an 8-year-old, a set of twins that are 5, and a 1-year-old. And she said her 1-year-old came from a one-night stand.
Ooh, child. Well, you can still keep him liable for child support.
You can, but I mean, here's the thing about that.
Hey,
As a
Nirvana.
woman, that's the first thing they expect us to do. Or
The child support's not about you though; it's about the
Hey,
child.
Yolanda.
is not. But then that's a whole different kind of conversation. So if a man say he doesn't want a baby, a lot of men feel like if they don't want a baby, they don't feel like they should be financially responsible or involved, right?
I don't care what you feel like. The baby
Me either.
Well, here's the thing. When Kendra said child support is not about you, it's about the child. I mean, in a sense, that's correct because child support is to help the child, but it definitely is about the parent too. You know what I mean? Because the parent has to facilitate that money as well. You have to do the continuous court appointments. I'm not saying that she should not proceed child support because regardless if she had a one-night stand with this man, he still should be liable to take care of the child that was conceived out of your one-night stand. Because when he came to that, wherever, if they was in a bedroom, the alley, a car, wherever they were to conceive this child, and he had sex with her with no protection, I would think that this man was fully aware that he could possibly get her pregnant by having sex with her with no condom. So with him not being a willing participant, I mean, okay, at least she knows who he is and she has a way to contact him. Maybe she didn't pursue child support because she don't have a way of contacting him. I don't know. But I definitely do feel that regardless if he wants to co-parent or not, he's definitely should be, liable to support the child through age 0 to age 18.
Either.
I mean, both of you guys set yourself up for that predicament, right? So how old was he? I'm assuming he wasn't underage. He knows what happens when you have sex without condoms. And I'm not even saying he has to be in a child's life. I think he should man up to his responsibilities. But child support is about giving your child a better opportunity. 2 incomes are always better than one, right? So right. I wouldn't look at it like from your perspective, look at it from the child's perspective. At the end of the day, he helped you raise the child. Granted, he didn't want to be a father, but he helped you create the baby. And so that it is what it is.
Yeah, it's not about perspective to me because at the end of the day, I'm taking care of my child. So.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. Why you not?
Yeah. Here's the thing, Kendra. When people got their mind made up on their living situation or how, you can't change it. This woman clearly is okay with the fact that she had a baby on a one-night stand. And if she is okay with this man not being a part of the baby's life, I mean, Kendra, you can give her an Easter speech after each other. It's not going to change this woman, but you can definitely tell once Kendra started making this woman aware of how she sounds, you guys will see later in the video, her mood, her energy shifted really quick. It started shifting now.
twins' father?
See, that's the part of your show that I always be concerned about, and I get nervous because of myself too, because stuff happens with people, and it could be going great, and then when a child come along, people can change based on how they feel or how they are with responsibility to that new phase of life. So it just didn't work out.
So there's the deal. As a woman, I know how to ask guys question because I'm a woman. So a lot of times the things that I want to know, I can speak from a woman's perspective. When I try to talk to the women, because I'm assuming you're here for a man, right?
Right.
I like to ask the questions I think are important to guys.
I'll get you.
Men would like to know, like, okay, if I'm going to deal with this woman and she has 3 children's dads, what was that circumstance? So I can see before I add myself to her. So that's why I'm asking about that. And you do have 2 kids, 3 kids under the age of 5. Your oldest.
So here's the thing. In my opinion, this woman has 4 kids, 3 dads, right? Okay. So each relationship with each man, she says it didn't work out. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. She really wasn't looking for commitment. She was just, I'm just going to say, just laying up with men and then got pregnant. But my thing is this. At what point do you start taking these relationships serious? Okay, that you're having, because you're bringing children into the product of these relationships is resolving children. Okay, and how unfair is it for a child that you birthed into the world with the man that he can't even have a good relationship with his father because there's awkwardness between you and the daddy? Like, at this point, the common denominator is her in all these relationships with these 3 different men that resulted 4 children. So you would think, is it the men or is it her? Or is it what she's like when she goes out looking for these men? It sounds like she, at that time, because she says she's 31 now. So 9 years ago, she was just, in my opinion, honey, just laying around with men and babies resulted. So maybe now she's starting to realize I'm getting older. I might need to change my ways. But hopefully she really has done that before she gets into another relationship, in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think.
This is 8?
Yes.
Okay. So let's keep going. You told me, what do you do again?
I'm an event planner, basically. So I plan day nights, proposals, and small intimate weddings.
Okay. Event planner. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
April the 18th.
That's what zodiac sign is that?
It's an Aries.
An Aries. Mm-hmm. All right. This is Charisma, Detroit. She's an Aries, an event planner, 31. She has 4 boys, actually. 8 2-year-old twins, 5-year-old twins, and a 1-year-old. What kind of man you looking for?
It does, Bella Bougie.
So far, I haven't been picky. So maybe that's my issue.
Oh, God.
I said you have not been picky?
I haven't.
Okay, so now you want to be picky. So tell me what you desire now.
As far as, obviously, I don't mind dating someone who has kids.
Okay.
So far, she hasn't been picky. Okay, sis, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, how irresponsible is that you're not picky with the type of men that you're dealing with, and then you get, like, you had a baby, one night stand and a baby, and you don't care if the man takes care of the baby because you self-sufficient. Okay, that's great that you're self-sufficient, but you don't think the child deserves to have a father that wants to be in his life, or his or her life? Well, she said it's a boy. She got boys. Okay, girl.
I prefer someone who is a full-time parent, not like a weekend parent or something like that.
So you want somebody that already has kids that's a full-time parent?
Yes.
Okay. So you want somebody, so does that mean the kids live with them already?
It could be either or.
Okay. Okay, what else?
Right, Nirvana.
I'm
you either are or are not.
From different backgrounds and accepting them for who they are. Respectable people. Obviously, if I have sons, someone that could be a possible decent male role model and male figure. But
okay, are you picky when it comes to ethnicity? Does he have to be a certain race?
No, I haven't dated outside of my race, but I'm not picky with that either.
Okay, so he doesn't have to be. So he doesn't have to be black.
No.
Do you have any strong deal breakers?
Lying, people that don't take care of their children. I'm not a big smoker or drinker, so I'm not truly against it, but I would prefer not to. What else? If you've been a murderer or serious felonies, like that kind of stuff, obviously. But other than that, no, I'm very open-minded. We put limitations on the type of people that we involved ourselves with. Sometimes I would get it for like if you don't want to be involved in criminal activity or something like that, but I feel like we should give different people a chance.
Okay, so no criminal activities under the right circumstance.
No criminal activities.
Oh, I thought we should give them a certain chance. I got confused.
No, I'm just saying we should allow different type of people. So if I just say, hey, I only want a tall guy, I only want this, da 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 da. What if the person that I'm supposed to be with is actually short or big or whatever, and they might be good for me, but I overlook them because of my preferences.
Got you. I feel you on that.
I know that's right, Nevada.
Amount of money?
No, but at least be able to take care of himself.
Okay. Do you have a babysitter all the time? You said you go out on a date tonight on a Thursday night. You got a babysitter on deck?
I'm taking myself on a date, Kendra.
I know, but who's
my kids? Yeah, my kids. Yeah, I have a nanny.
You have a nanny?
I do.
Okay, well, she got a nanny. So that means
sis says she got a nanny.
Yep. Okay, she got a nanny. Does the guy got to be in Detroit?
No, not at all.
Does it have to be in Detroit? Okay. You said you got kids yourself, right?
Yes.
So when was your last relationship?
I've never seriously been in a relationship, like a committed one. I've had the situationship, and yes, I do have children, but it wasn't because they were like committed relationships.
So all the guys that you have kids by, I know the last one you said it was a one night stand. What about the 5-year-old dad?
I didn't require a relationship. I just wasn't interested in myself. I didn't know if that's what I really wanted.
And is that true for the 5-year-old's father too?
I tried with him. But
my thing is this: it's okay, sis, if you didn't want to be serious. I guess. I mean, that's your prerogative. But if that's the case, why bring children into a mindset like that? Because again, depending on the man, that can make it a very awkward situation. You know, I don't know. I mean, you've had 4 kids by 3 different men, and you've never been in a serious relationship. So it sounds like, 10 years ago, sis was just meeting men and sleeping with them. That's definitely what it sounds. And she definitely, I mean, sis, that's your business. Again, when you come on a public platform and tell everybody, it makes it everybody else's business, So I'm wondering what's the sudden change? What's the sudden change of wanting to now have a commitment? Because she even says in this live, and you'll hear it in a few minutes, she just recently had sex with somebody that she's not in a relationship with. I think she said 3 months ago. So what's my thing is, what's the sudden change to now want commitment?
He was like a mom's boy, like a mama boy.
Okay.
And so I'm like,
so the 8-year-old father, you didn't require a relationship with him either?
No, we tried. We weren't compatible.
So what does try mean? Because
we dated, and we tried to do the relationship thing, but I wasn't interested.
So are you interested now?
Yes, I am interested in trying a relationship, trying to have a committed relationship, because I just wasn't interested in it before.
You know what? I understand that to a certain degree, right? Your first child, I get it. But I'm wondering why, after you had a baby the first time, why the next 2 men you had children with, it wasn't, at least for you, a requirement for a relationship.
Could you say that again? Was the child a requirement for the relationship?
Sis, you heard her. You heard her. You heard Kendra. Y'all can't meet with the selective hearing. You heard her. You just can't answer the question. You don't know the answer. But it's a valid question. It definitely is.
What I'm saying is, listen, we all do life, right? And nobody's perfect, so it's not necessarily a judgment cast. but I'm curious because you're saying you have 4 children and you're being honest that you didn't require a relationship with any of the children's dads. You have 3 different dads. So my question is, after you had a baby by your first child's father, the child now is 8, why didn't you get in mode before I have another child, I need to at least be in a relationship? Why wasn't it a requirement with any of the children's fathers, but now you want to make it a requirement for a relationship?
No, it's not. I'm not making it a requirement now, like saying that, oh no, it gotta be this way, because obviously if I've done it in the past, but you have experiences and you learn from your experiences. When I was dating, whether or not it got serious or not, during that time I had a child, I chose to be more responsible in my decisions of having the child or whatever. Because most people be like, oh, have an abortion or whatever like that. But at the time, my choice, my personal choice, or whether or not me and the father agreed, we decided to have a child. And then after that, yeah, of course, you may not want to make the same mistake again, but sometimes you can't control every single aspect of life. And then once you go through life, if it happens again, per se, like I had another child, no, I wasn't planning on being in a situation again where we weren't a family and we weren't committed to.
You were planning, sis. If you had a one-night stand with a man without protection, it sounds like to me, you, especially already being a mother, you know, when you have sex with a man without protection, you could potentially become pregnant. So I'm sorry. If I was a man watching this show, I wouldn't hit her up in her DMs, because this woman clearly is, in my opinion, sounds like she's the issue in these relationships and why they don't last. These men probably really did want to be with her, but I think back then she was just trying to hit them and quit them, and she didn't really want the responsibility or the commitment of a relationship, but she didn't mind being a mother. But then, unfortunate for the kids that are the result of these relationships, now it's possible they can't even have an effective relationship with the father because of the awkwardness she has presented in starting all these relationships with no intentions on building anything with any of these men.
Each other, but
well, let me ask you this: were you guys using protection? Was it an accident, like you got pregnant, or was you not on birth control?
With my twins, yeah, I used the condom, took a Plan B, all that stuff. I mean, some stuff just supposed to happen at that point. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I can never try to date again because I had kids. And sometimes that's how dating is. When they look at you because you have children, it's like, okay, well, you got kids and this, that. Or people feel like your decisions on why you have your children versus someone who decide why they don't want to have a child. It just depends based on the person's circumstances at the time.
No, I get that. So let me ask you this. You said you couldn't control. Moving forward, will you require a commitment before sex?
Yes. So not like personal commitment, like I'm dating more with purpose, basically.
Well, no, I don't think it's a bad requirement for a woman to say, if I'm sleeping with you, I'm your girlfriend.
No, that's not bad at all. But I mean, I'm an adult, so I got needs and wants and stuff too. So I'm not.
So Kendra. Now, ma'am, I don't know what you over there doing with your, sexual escapades, but I'm just going to assume every man, if you're having sex with a man, that he's maybe or maybe not your boyfriend. I don't know. Like, if this woman doesn't want to be a girlfriend before she sleep with the man, ideally that would be ideal, right? But if she does not want to do that, Kendra, you can't make her or convince her to do that, right? She has to want that herself, okay? So that's just my opinion in the situation.
So I'm asking. Okay, well, let's jump into this question fast. When was your last relationship? Was it because you didn't? Oh, so you never was in a relationship?
Right, I was saying I've never been in a serious one.
Okay, so when was the last time you was intimate with a person?
It's been about 3 months.
3 months. So okay, so it's fair to say that you're still willing to have sex without a commitment.
That's fair to say.
I think if you want to be in a relationship, that should be your new rule. Because now, and this should be a rule for any woman, because
yeah, Kendra, I mean, it should be ideally, but you still can't make people do what they feel like they don't want to do. This woman clearly doesn't value her, in my opinion, herself or her box. That's why she gives it up without any type of commitment, you know? I mean, hell, she's taking her own self out to dinner. So.
Because what happens is this, and it's only if you have a requirement of a relationship. There are some women who are just getting it in. They don't want a relationship. They want to have fun. That's what they are. More kudos to you. But you'll see there's tons of men that will have sex with you.
Right.
But there's not tons of men always that are willing to commit in a relationship with you. And if having a relationship is important, maybe just try it out and say, if I can't be your girlfriend, I can't have sex with you.
But did you see how she looked? Is she getting tired of Kendra? Oh, girl, like, wait a minute, sis. I ain't come on here for no sermon. Well, sis, if you say you've been watching Kendra's show for the past week, you know Kendra want to talk to the ladies, okay? I'm not mad at Kendra for expressing her feelings, her opinion on this woman. When you sign up for this show, that's what you sign up for. Because a lot of times people come on here with their ideal, like it's okay because it's been working for them. But when you say it to somebody else, then somebody else will perceive it like, well, sis, clearly it's not working for you because you don't have a man that you say is your boyfriend or your husband, you know? So clearly this is not working for you. I really feel like the questions Kendra is asking of this woman would be the same questions that a man that could potentially crawl in her DMs or meet her on the street once he really get to talking to her, especially if he's an intellectual man, would probably more than likely ask her the same questions, because any adult would want to know, why is it that you have these children and you say that you've never been in a committed relationship, but yet you have kids from these relationships? I think a man would ask her that because he would be curious and want to know. I think that would be something to ask if a man was trying to get to know her, so he can really get to know her.
But do you think that's what it is?
Absolutely. You're
100%. You think that, okay, of course, when you're dating someone, you
wouldn't have the kids you have right now if that was your requirement.
Not necessarily true.
Okay,
I'm personally saying that I was not in a relationship or interested in a relationship at that time. I was young, having fun, whatever. My goal wasn't, hey, I'm ready to do this at that moment. That's just wasn't my personal interest. But during that time of maturity, okay, hey, yes, regardless if
she has four, Monica.
I just wasn't mature enough for a relationship. Now that I've had the experience, it's like, okay, hey, yes, I'm considering this. These are the things that I'm interested in now. It doesn't matter if I was interested in being sexually active or not. It doesn't matter if that what it was. It's just that wasn't my interest at the time.
Well, I don't think she's really trying to look for a dad for her children. I seen somebody say that in the comments earlier. In my opinion, I think sis is probably looking at her girlfriends around her that are in committed relationships, either married or on the nose of getting married, and sis is feeling some type of way because she keep meeting these random fly-by-night men, and she doesn't have, she's coming home every night by herself. And I think she's probably admiring what her friends around her, maybe friends and family members, what they're, got going on with significant others. And I think sis is now starting to feel like, well, damn, I probably should be doing the same thing too. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I personally feel like she shouldn't force anything. If she is personally not ready for commitment, sounding like 3 months ago she had sex with a man who was not her boyfriend just 3 months ago, more than likely what she's saying now that she's finally ready, she probably is not. Now, we do understand people have needs and things of that nature, but I really feel like maybe you should hold those out till you really find a man that can fit your needs all around, not just sexually.
The reason why it should matter is because now you're single looking for another guy to enter your life, and he got to accept you with 4 boys. And he also has to be like, okay, you had 4 boys, you have 4 boys. I'm quite sure they're beautiful boys and they're blessings. But because you didn't require commitment from any of your 3 baby daddies, you're looking for a new guy to sign up and join life.
No. See, that's the way, I think that's the way guys think. I'm starting to think.
Well,
that's
don't
what
you want to hear what guys think? You looking for a guy or a woman?
No, but when you say it that way, it does sound very negative.
Well, that's the way God. But you just said that's the way.
Yeah, it is. That is exactly the way that.
And the reason, let me tell you this: the reason why guys think this way, and I dig deeper with it. Any real man is going to be a provider,
Right.
So his mindset is, am I willing to provide for you
and the children
that comes with it? And that's the kind of man you would want to acquire.
Right.
So any real man is thinking about that. That's why sometimes some men say, I don't want women with children or multiple men. And then also he has to say, I don't know the situation with the 3 baby daddies. Are they cool? Are they going to give me drama? Am I going to be arguing with 3 different men? So whether you want to accept it or not, you do got to understand the guy's perspective when he comes into your world.
I do. And I totally understand what you're saying.
Right. And that's so, I mean, listen, life is here. You know, I'm quite sure, like I said, we are beautiful boys and we can move forward. I'm not even saying there's not a man that won't sign up for that.
Right.
But you do got to acknowledge why there would be caution for certain men who would not be willing to sign up.
That's true, Monica.
Totally understandable, and people have their own preferences.
Gotcha. But so moving forward, I guess the question that kind of got us here, you don't think it's important to make it a requirement to be in a relationship before sex?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said that I know from me, myself, and my experiences that that's what I'm looking for now.
Okay. Since the last 3 months, because 3 months ago, you were still on that.
Kendra.
I'm just trying to understand.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like, it's nothing wrong with being an adult and being sexually active and protecting yourself and enjoying yourself or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not anything wrong with that. However, when you come on a dating show and now you're saying you're looking for stability and commitment, and just 3 months ago, which 3 months is really not a long time. 3 months is like 3 days, 3 weeks. You weren't requiring that. So what happened from 3 months ago to today's current date that made you feel like I need commitment? I think you just running your mouth, in my opinion.
There's nothing wrong with having children. There's nothing wrong with dating when you have children. There's nothing wrong with whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just what you are on at that time.
Girl, I'm sorry, y'all. She sound like strong Mommy Chrissy to me.
This time I said, hey, I'm looking for something more serious and I want to behave in a certain manner. And that's what it is. Because I can be like, okay, the first thing men say, like I've seen on this show since I've been watching this week, if a woman has children and she'd be like, okay, well, I want to abstain until I get married. They're like, well, why you want to abstain with me when you already have children? But
I believe Kendra has a son.
What's wrong with change or, just trying out something?
Because what he's saying, because what that guy's perspective is, so basically you want to give me requirements that you didn't give the last guy, that you, and not even, and in your case, not the last guy, the last 3 guys.
Kendra.
Well, we speaking factual, right?
Kendra.
So no, you trying to because I think what's happening is you're not understanding the guy's perspective of why that would be crazy.
I understand. I'm very open-minded. I understand people's perspective. I can talk about it. It's not a problem.
Let me ask you this: why do you want a committed relationship now?
Because I haven't experienced it. So I'm interested in having the experience.
Sis, have you been to Disney World? Do you want to go do that too because you haven't experienced it? You want a committed relationship because you haven't experienced it? So once you get that, how long is the expectation? Do you have an expectation of how long that relationship is supposed to last? A day, 6 months, 6 minutes? Ooh, sis, you a lot over there. Someone in the chat said maybe some childhood trauma. I don't know, y'all.
I want to be in love. I want to be married. I want to try it.
But right. Like I said, because she's watching friends and family around her experiencing that.
Even the idea of wanting it. You can't just jump into it.
So why do you want that idea now?
Why do I want it now?
Yeah.
I'm older and I'm mature enough.
Okay. Or now do you see how maybe important it is to have a partner when it
comes to... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think I'm blurry. I don't know why I'm blurry.
Girl, ain't nobody calling that damn phone. Ain't nobody called that phone for the full 19 minutes you was on here.
Yeah, everyone's telling me I'm blurry. I don't understand why I'm blurry. But
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me in the comments? Are y'all able to hear me in the comments? Let me know if you guys can hear me in the comments.
Girl, look how she just cut it off.
You can hear me.
Nope.
That was funny. Okay, that was hilarious. All right, so she ended the conversation with Kendra very abruptly because she got tired of being grilled. Okay, and but sis, that's what you asked for. Okay, you came on here and you thought it was gonna, like, you obviously haven't been watching Kendra's show, because Kendra will ask the questions. She asks the questions that people want to hear. It's a conversation. You came on here to let us know what you're looking for, and Kendra just not gonna get on here and get your age, height, and favorite sexual position. She wants to know a little bit about you, which rightfully so the person that could potentially view you can know a little bit about you before they actually DM you. So rightfully so what Kendra did. Okay. Wait, what Kendra say when she ended it? Kendra didn't say anything. She was just, it just ended abruptly and the live ended. So I don't know. That was funny. But okay, so let's go on. We have one more to look. We have actually two. The second one, this one is a little longer. So I'm going to play the shorter one and then we'll go to the longest one last. Okay. And this is the one, although sis was very awkward, but the last one we're going to watch is very awkward and it's very concerning. So I really want you guys to pay attention to what's going on. Okay. So let's pull up the next one. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Let's see here. All right. So here we go.
How y'all doing? Hey. Hey, look, I was just in a whole nother little conversation, but hey, again.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah, I just heard about y'all today.
You just heard about my show today?
With you. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So
who
nice.
Told you about it?
My friend Andrea Benson. She's are you a stud or you gay? Which one? All right, she's just a. Not talking. That's weird to me, but all right.
No, you're not on here smoking a blunt. Oh God.
What's the name?
Hey, my name's Sam though. It's Sam.
Sam, where you calling us from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis in the building. How old are you, Sam?
28.
28. You have any kids?
6.
Sam, you really have 6 kids?
Yes, ma'am.
How many women you have 6 kids by?
4, baby mom.
Sam, are you being serious?
I'm dead ass.
Give me the ages of your kids.
Kylo, Antonio, Sky, Solana.
What's the age? Sam, give me the ages, baby.
Oldest 9, 3, 2, 11 months. All right, you ready? 10 months, and then 3 weeks old.
Oh boy. Your oldest is 9 years old and your youngest is 3 weeks old. 6 kids, and I think you said 4 baby mamas. Please tell me that all 4 of these women live in different states and have never met each other. If you proceed to tell me that all of these women live in St. Louis, I'm coming through this phone on you, sir.
Yep, that's me.
You're serious?
I swear to God.
And you hold on.
Hey, look, I'm just on here for I just want to boost you up, I guess, give you good.
No, well, Sam, hold on, pause. You're not you had a baby 3 weeks ago, 10 months ago, 11 months ago. You have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 9-year-old. Are you serious, Sam?
Yes,
Sam, Sam.
Look, you want me to Facebook?
Sam. Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny, Sam.
What?
That's not funny, Sam.
Hey, well, I know what's wrong.
What you mean? What's wrong? Why you out here procreating all these babies?
Talisha?
You're not gonna settle down with.
Well, it was their fault. I'm one
How
way.
was it their fault? Didn't you have to participate?
My first baby mama delusional. All right, she always thought I was somewhere I wasn't. I like own a moving company. I've been doing this shit for a while. So sometimes I can go to work for 13 hours, 16 hours, whatever it is. I move mansions. So, you know what a mansion is. They got big ass shit, 1,000 boxes. Just take time. Second baby mama. Too childish, too young. Was done with it, all right?
You call somebody childish because I get childish from you.
No, I'm just playful, Leo. Joyful at the same time, playful.
Continue.
Okay, third baby mama. Don't want her. I don't even know why I had kids with her.
How many kids do you have by her?
2.
So you had 2 kids by her and you don't want to be with her at all?
Yeah.
You don't even know why you had kids with her and you don't have 1 but 2. The question is, why did she want to have kids with you? That's the question, sir. Mr. Sam. Sam, I am.
I mean, it's like, what is it, like, antagonizing? She just antagonized me, you know what I mean?
Sam, listen, people are going to watch this video and they're going to be entertained by it.
She antagonized you by how? Wanting you to be a man? Wanting you to be less of a joker and more of a real individual? Is that how she was antagonizing you?
Because it is a lot, but the base of what you're doing, you need to get your shit together. You had a baby 3 weeks ago. Okay, real quick, the baby you had 3 weeks ago. Why are you not with that woman?
Okay, now we got 2 different lifestyles. Okay, so we didn't even supposed to have kids. I guess I'm being honest, but we ended up having them. You know what I'm saying?
So, but my thing is this, and then you had a baby, so you had 3 women pregnant at the same time.
I guess 2.
Well, it says 11 months, 10 months, and 3 weeks. So I'm assuming.
I got 2 kids by 2 baby mamas, same baby mamas. Yeah.
Oh, so 2 of them are the same woman. So
yes,
she got babies back to back.
Yeah. So the first baby mama is 2 months. I mean, he 2, and then the 10 month.
I can't see your face no more.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Wait, what? Hold on. The woman, the one had the lady. Oh God. Okay, so wait a minute. The lady that got the 11 and the 10-month-old. Well, damn. What you do? Get her pregnant right after she pushed the baby out? Was she still in the hospital? What? How did it even happen? What in the world? 11 and 10 months, and she the mama of both the kids? Your sperm must be kryptonite.
Somebody calling me on the other phone. I was trying to make sure.
You need the light. You need the light.
I got it. Hold on. What you saying?
We can't see your face. You talking like me. I need light too.
Well, they keep calling me. I'm sorry.
But we just need the light. Whatever light.
I guess so, Lo.
Look, my phone.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, Goofy over there.
Have you ever went to a therapist?
I come from a rough lifestyle. I've been seeing a lot of therapists.
Okay, so because here's the deal. I just don't want you to take light what's going on. Why would a woman in her hold on, Sam, real quick. You had baby.
Wait a minute. You don't want him to take light of what's going on. Kendra, you too late. He already has. Okay? He is the type of man that sits in this room with the wannabe. I think he said the person in the room may or may not be a stud. Anyway, his home person. Okay. When he sits there and brags on the fact that he got 4 kids under the age of 4 and a couple mamas, like, since he's already took light of it. Like, you too late, Kendra.
You have 3 kids that's not even 1 year old yet. 3 kids under the age of 1, and you got a 2-year-old.
Brush my fucking teeth. I'm sorry. I'm hearing you though, because I need the input. All right. So
yeah, and here's the input. I don't want you. Listen. You're gonna make people. I don't want you to be a joke. I want you to wake up on how this is.
They're gonna be the joke. If anything, I'm just saying. But go ahead. All right.
I want you to wake up that this is crazy. You have 3 kids under the age of 1 that you're not gonna be in any of those households, and you want to meet a new woman.
My kids be with
Mo
me.
14, you could be on to something.
I stopped by a friend house, but I pretty much got all my kids.
So then you want a woman to come into your life
I ain't think I was out here looking for no one. I'm just looking for friends, fun.
This ain't the PayPal or the Meet the Friend. This is the relationship show.
All right, well, she can tell. No, should I put her on the camera?
What kind of show she told you this was?
No, don't put Nunu on the camera. We don't want no Nunu or no old. Don't put nobody on the camera, because shit, if you do, they might become pregnant.
Because you know what show it was.
Yes, they go on there, the lady. She ain't even
So real quick though, you are single?
Yeah, big
So
single.
you're looking to date somebody else?
No, I don't want to date. Just have fun.
Sam.
I didn't know what your show was. I'm sorry.
I'm just curious, what kind of woman you desire? I really want to know.
If you just wanted to have fun, why you just didn't go to the circus or the amusement park?
That's a good one. Cause what type of woman I desire? I guess pretty much for real, somebody gonna have my back. You know what I mean? When I'm down, but I ain't been down like down and like feeling.
Somebody to have your back when you down. Nidro, you got 6 kids. Who gonna have your damn back? Oh boy.
Depression and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I got myself. You know what I'm saying? This is my company. I ain't trying to promote my stuff on your page.
What do you do for a living?
I got a professional moving company.
So do you pay? You have a lot of child support payments you gotta make?
No child support. No baby mama drama. This ain't that.
So when did child support become baby mama drama? It's only baby mama drama when you got to be forced to be taken down to child support. Child support ain't baby mama drama. It's drama when you don't stand up and take care of the child on paper, right? Because all your, because you say you self-employed, an entrepreneur, so the money is, up and down, I guess. So does your child support verge on how you get paid? Like, Baebay, these girls that he having kids with, they might be all, I don't know, minds of grapefruits. Because, Baebay, there's no way.
So you just pay them monthly, or they like? How does it work?
I put a monthly fee for all of them. I did. I did it myself, and I still do extra.
And you still do extra, and your kids are with you.
What you want, a pat on the back because you do extra?
Do you want more kids, or are you done with?
I want at least 10 kids. Yeah.
So you have 6. You want 4 more kids.
Yeah.
Do you want to date a woman with kids?
Hey, I'm a people's person. I'm just teach their kids to be the best that they can be. I'm not gonna try to control their lives or nothing like that. But yeah, I'm very loving, caring. So you got kids, that's all right. You get a bounce house for the kids,
You get a bounce house for the kids.
Yeah.
Sam, I'm just curious. What are your deal breakers? What's something you will not tolerate?
Well, if we're talking about being in a relationship, cheating. Like, if I'm all for you, I'm going to give you all of me. You know what I'm saying?
When was your
Sam, don't give nobody all of you, because it sounds like when you do that, they come up with babies. Give somebody half of you. Give them a chance.
Relationship?
My second child, which is 3 years old.
So the other women you was.
Somebody said he cheated though, but not necessarily. If the women are knowledgeable of each other, then that's not cheating.
In relationship.
Nope, just had kids with.
So you was just having sex, no condoms, procreating out here.
No. It didn't just start off like that. I was talking to him for a while before we started having raw sex. But
how long of a while?
Okay, my second baby mama, we knew about my third baby mama. I'm sorry, we knew each other for like 3-4 years, but we was friends. Then we stopped talking. Then we synced each other, and then we started having sex.
Yeah, synced each other. Oh God.
With condoms?
Yeah, it was with condoms.
And how'd she get pregnant?
No, I'm saying at first. She said, I'm just having raw sex. No, I wasn't just having raw sex with multiple women. No.
Oh, okay.
And I got my partner.
Sam, I usually say this question is optional, but you're gonna have to answer.
When
was the last time you had sex?
Shit. What was it, like 4 days ago?
Oh,
Was it one of
God.
your baby mamas?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Which one?
Well, second one. Yeah, second one.
Do you still sleep with your baby mamas?
So why you ain't sleep with the one you just had a baby with 3 weeks ago? You done went all the way back to the second baby mama? Oh, my goodness. And she allowed you to come? Literally and figuratively? Oh, boy.
Often?
No, I don't spend no nights.
You don't spend no nights?
No, I gotta go back home. I got king size bed, everything. You know, I gotta go home.
You gotta go home.
Yes, ma'am. I gotta go home.
He said he don't spend no nights.
Companies, 28. What is the age range you date?
Multiple business, but go ahead.
Wait, say again?
I got multiple business.
Oh, he has multiple businesses.
Yeah, Gut Out Boys construction company as well.
What's the age range you want to date?
25 to, like, you know, I'll take an old woman, 50.
What's the oldest woman you've ever dated?
66. Well, no.
You dated a woman 66 years old?
I the course with her. She took her teeth out, everything, gave me head. I swear to God on my mama, let her rest in peace. But hey.
Sam, please, you've already solidified that you're a clown. You don't have to keep showing us that. We already figured it out.
Yeah, you want it raw, I'm gonna give it to you raw.
How did you even meet this woman at 66 years old?
All right, so I was at the gas station pumping my gas, and she just kept looking at me. She like, is that your real hair? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And then it went from there, got her number, pulled up. She smoked weed too, because she smelled the weed. Then she asked about my hair.
Not she your weed buddy. Oh, Lord.
So I pulled up on her, you know, she got the rubbing on the thing. I kid you.
She was rubbing on you at the gas station?
No, the first time I pulled up on her later at night. She got rubbing on my shit, on me. I ain't gonna lie. If you get to know me, you'll know I won't lie. Boom. Oh my
right,
God,
Borna, honey.
Cucumber, pull it out. Yeah, I got a number saying this, money. Pay me money. I was like around 17, 18. I'm 28 now. Yeah, real story. I don't give no fucks. She paid me.
She paid you?
Yeah, gave me like $250. All I did was smoke a blunt with it and give us another, you know.
Sam, I'm speechless. Doesn't happen often, but every now and then it happens, and you definitely made me speechless. I'm just curious, why do you think a woman would be lucky to be with you?
All right. Now why somebody, because I like to be lucky to be with me. I could say a million things. But the one thing I want to say, since everybody watching, if you're lucky to be with me, I got your back. That's it. Plain and simple. I got your back.
You got them on their back, or you got their back? You meant to say you got them on their back? Because it sounds like you got everybody on their back, not necessarily you got their back. Oh boy.
Even when you don't want to talk to me, I'm going to still try to contact you. Like, what you need? Can I bring you lunch? Can I Uber you lunch? DoorDash you lunch? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I've been drinking at Douce, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they say.
Not Douce.
Well, hey.
Sam, what's your Instagram name?
X-Tone-Bone. Excellent.
No, it's called, it's Done Deal Moving is your Instagram name.
I'm on that one? No. That's my moving page. I don't even know why I'm on there.
Well, that's the one you on.
All right, that's cool. You can find me through my social.
If there is a woman who is not in her right mind and she wants to meet Sam, and she's on the same wavelength of life as Sam, because Sam, I don't know Sam.
What? Tell me, what do you get from me?
Sam, do you really have to ask?
No, like, do you think I'm just like a dog ass nigga? I'm not a woman beater. I defend my queens. You know what I'm saying? With anything.
No, it definitely does sound like you be beaten.
Necessary, but
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not going now we gotta go, Sam.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we can't be okay now. Yeah, we don't.
God bless. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go now. We gotta go now. We gotta go. Maybe. Yes, I should.
Oh my goodness. So y'all, the reason why Kendra cut him off, if you didn't see it, he pulled out a pow pow. And Kendra, you cannot do that, right? So y'all, Sam is a whole clown, and whatever woman is entertaining him, God help her. Because he, when he finally does meet the right one, she gonna really give him a run for his money. And at this point, that's what he deserves. He definitely does deserve that. Could be pregnant again, possibly Mo 14, because he was just over there with her 4 days ago. Good gracious almighty. At this point, as women, y'all, we got to want better. There is no way that I'll be running around town with somebody like Sam. It's just for what? Like, he can't even offer me anything. You can't offer me your heart. You can't offer me your time because you got 6 kids, 4 under the age of 4. You can't offer me nothing but some dose and a whole blunt. That's all you can offer me, okay? And maybe move my furniture since he got a moving company. All right, y'all, let's move on, okay? Let's try to get Sam our memories. Oh, boy, because he was a whole hot mess, okay? So let's move on to the next and last one, okay? Now, this one I really want y'all to take a listen to because this one is kind of serious, okay? It's a hard pass, sis. I mean, it's not even a possible. Okay, it's like we playing spades over here. Child, you not even 4 in a possible. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the next one. So we have, let's see here. Let me get her up on the screen. This lady was looking for a new man while her husband was in the other room. And it definitely does get deep.
Hi.
Can you wipe your screen? All right. And then can you move? Oh, okay. Can you bring the phone down? Can you give me better light? It's foggy to me. Can you get better light? Can you go to an area with better light?
I don't have nothing else to go to. Sorry.
You live by yourself?
Mm-mm.
You live with your parents?
My kids.
I live with your kids. Can you go to the bathroom?
No, they're in the bathroom.
Oh, your kids are in the bathroom. Okay. What's your name?
Monique.
Monique, where you calling us from?
New Jersey.
So you can't go nowhere else in your place?
I'll call back.
No, I'm just curious. Why? So this is the only location in your whole... You live in an apartment?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the only location in the whole apartment that you can't go to? I mean, you can go to?
Right now, yes.
Okay. All right, let's continue. Monique in New Jersey, how old are you?
38.
Huh?
38.
38. What do you do for a living?
Teacher?
Teacher. When's your birthday?
June 27th.
That's a Cancer?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned kids. How many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids. How old are your kids?
5 and 9.
5 and 9. Same guy?
Mm-hmm.
Same man. Why are you not with him?
Long story.
Long story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, this is Monique, New Jersey, 38, 2 kids, is a teacher, also a Cancer. Let's get to it. What kind of man are you looking for?
Somebody who's very intelligent. Somebody who has a good head on his shoulders, and just very that's pretty much it.
Okay. Any deal breakers?
Smoking and a hot head. Like, I can't deal with that.
Okay. Does he have to be in New Jersey?
New York, New Jersey.
Okay. This is Monique, New Jersey, 38, is a teacher, 2 kids, is a Cancer. What's the age range you want to date?
Like 30. My age and like up to like 45, I would say.
Okay. 38 to 45. Do you want more kids?
No.
No. Could he have kids?
Yes.
He doesn't mind. Do you have an appearance requirement? Do you want him to look a certain way?
Can you turn off the comments, please? Because I think that they're gonna like.
I can. That is something that you guys can always request. I don't say it often enough, but if you want the comments off, we can turn the comments off. So you guys will be in comment jail.
Okay, turn the comments off. Now, like a lot of you guys are saying in the chat, this is starting off very weird. This live was a lot, you guys, and it just made me really think about what people deal with. Okay, I'm gonna say that.
While I'm talking to Monique, but you'll be able to return when I'm done with speaking with her. Hold on 1 second, girl. My child, I be hot, cold. I'm keep changing damn heat, air conditioner. All right, back to you. What was the last question I just asked you?
I forgot. Sorry.
Right again. When was your last relationship?
Marriage. Well, I'm actually still married, but I'm looking to like not be with him anymore. But
okay, just curious. So you're currently married right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you live with your husband still?
Yes.
Okay, is that why you can't go to another place in your house? Because is your husband in the house right now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you guys separated? Does he know y'all not together?
Yes, he knows, but it's like he's trying to like still like work on it, and it's like it's not working for me.
Y'all, she's scared because she's trying to, from what she states, find somebody to get her away from her husband. For what those reasons are, I'm not sure yet. And he's in the next room. Now, she says she lives in an apartment. I don't know if it's a townhouse, a one-floor apartment, but why? I'm just curious on why she felt like it was okay to do it while she was in the house. Why you didn't go to your car? Why didn't you go outside to the car? Or she says she's a teacher. I know Kendra comes on late, so obviously she's not. She's when she's at work, Kendra's not on. So Kendra typically comes on late on Fridays and Saturday nights. So why you just didn't go to the car or something like that? Because that's another thing. You never know who Kendra is going to accept, right? So she didn't know if Kendra was going to accept her or not. I mean, at this point, thank God Kendra did.
And you guys, so are you guys separated, divorced, or like, is there any
on the way to separation and yeah.
So you haven't even begun the process of separation yet?
Not right now, no.
So you know this is on the internet and your husband's gonna see this. You don't care.
It's like so much that is involved that I can't really like he knows a lot about what I'm dealing with and why it is what it is, but I'm not, so I'm not like scared about that. I'm just
out of sincere concern. Are you safe? Are you in a situation that's not safe for you? Are you safe?
Yeah, I am.
You are safe.
So when she said that, yeah, I'm safe, and she sounded like very convinced. She convinced me that she was safe. When she said it's things that she's dealing with, and my thing is, okay, so why does some new man need to come deal with it when you're not finished dealing with it? Whatever she's dealing with. I know a lot of you are saying DV situation, and I seen this a few days ago, so I don't remember the particulars. But in my opinion, and I'm just going to say this, I don't think she should have did it like this. She definitely needed some help to deal with whatever she's dealing with. But once again, Kendra is not a therapist. She's not a licensed therapist. She just hosts a dating show. And it's just like going to the grocery store in the fruit and vegetable section. You could pick up a fruit or vegetable out of the vegetable or fruit section, and on the outside it definitely looks nice. It doesn't look bruised or anything, but then when you get it home and cut it open, you like, oh ish, it's rotten. You never know what's going on the inside of people, although the outside looks okay.
So you are married. You haven't began the process of divorce yet. Your husband is in the home right now as you're talking to me, looking for a new guy. Y'all live together. So you answer this question. What man you think crazy enough going to date you right now with all that going on, girl?
Well, I mean, I don't need somebody right now. Like, I need somebody so bad right now. Like, no, I'm not like trying to like gravitate to somebody right now. I'm just saying that I just, I'm just looking at some point,
So when you begin, do you plan on moving out your home? Like, what is the dynamic going to be? Because if you met a guy, I mean, technically you're married and you told me you haven't even began the process of separation. So you're not even separated. You are a married woman living with your husband. So what space can a new man even have in that? Like, you are a whole wife.
Yes. I mean, like I said, I'm not like trying to like get involved with somebody so quickly, so ready. Like, I'm not saying I'm ready right this second, but
well, my show is.
So you trying to put a man on layaway? Like, since you're on this show, what? So does the man that could potentially come in your DMs, he has a time frame, or what you gonna give him 3 months, 6 months? Like, since if you're on the show, people are gonna reach out to you immediately, right? So what do you mean you're not, you don't need somebody right away? Okay, well then why you didn't come on the show when you were ready? That's my thing.
A single show, right? And it's people come up here looking for love. I mean, potentially what you're doing is you come on my show to put yourself out there. If someone is viewing, they like you, they can DM you. So I've had women before on the show that were separated, right? And we have this conversation all the time with people that are separated, but you're not even separated. You're married and you live with your husband. So when are you going to begin the divorce?
I mean, like, I have a lawyer already that's, she's looking into like all the things that she needs to do for me. And, it's going to a process, it's going to take a process, but it's just going to be what it is. I mean.
Have you been dating since you've been married?
No.
So you haven't dated anyone since you're married?
Mm-mm.
But you're willing to spark up a friendship that could lead to that while you're married?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Is your husband currently dating other women?
No. Mm-mm.
So, Monique, girl, I love you. I think you're beautiful. I wanted to tell you that earlier. You're very naturally beautiful. You have to handle your business. I don't know your marital dynamics, right? I don't. But it is very
like it's a lot of like I think I need like counseling or something, because it's not about like just like something I can just express online. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that
Sure,
can.
you can online. I understand that, but this is an online show. We have a lot of viewers. This is a massive platform, whether you realize it or not. But it is a bold move to be a wife for one, to still be living with your husband for one, for him to currently be in the house for three, as you're on a show, putting yourself out there to meet another man. That's absolutely crazy. And very disrespectful. And I don't know the dynamic. That's why I asked you, are you safe? Because I do have a concern, but you're telling me that you're safe. So that is and again, y'all, I ain't no relationship expert. I ain't none of that. I'm not a love coach. I'm a professional host that hosts a dating show. So your safety is important to me. But if you are safe and not in danger, I'm gonna call it like it is. This is some trifling shit. Because if you was a man on this show that had a wife somewhere in the house that you were living with, and you didn't begin the divorce process yet, I would rip him to shreds.
So she's actually not in the bathroom. She's in another room where she has to talk quietly, so her husband, who she said earlier knows that she's looking to get out, won't hear her. I'm sorry, y'all. I really felt like this woman says she's a teacher. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that she is maybe she's she's elementary, high school, middle school. And y'all know, if you're a teacher, you have benefits. Okay, and one of the benefits that most companies give you, there's a free number that you can call, that if you're having some type of if you need counseling, or if you need assistance with something, there's a number that you can call where they can, and it's like a 24/7 number where you can call and you can get referrals to some type of assistance. If she really was in a position where she needs help, because right now you're not even out of this current relationship, you're still living with the man. Another man shouldn't be in the horizon, in my opinion. It's just unfortunate that she feels like the way for her to get over her husband is to get under another man. Now, I felt like it was very irresponsible for her to come on here like this, because she alerted the whole comment section. Like, even Kendra was very upset because she wasn't prepared for this, right? Because again, she's not a dating coach, a licensed therapist. She's none of this. So I felt like this was very irresponsible of this woman to do that. Like, if you are really in need of help, Kendra G's show shouldn't have been where you should have been seeking that help. You should have called some type of 1-800 number to get the help that you accurately need. Because what if Kendra would not have been effective to help you?
Like, how are you on my show looking for a new woman when the woman you're married to, who you didn't begin the process of divorce with yet, is currently in the home? That's crazy. So I just gotta be honest with you. I think that is so disrespectful.
Employee assistance. Thank you.
Focus on the process of getting a divorce. You can do whatever you want to do in your life, but I think for this platform, I cannot put you out there, girl. Like, you gotta handle that. I don't think it's safe for anyone. I don't know who your husband is, and I God forbid he don't snap when he see this, because he gonna see it. So I think if divorce is what you desire, you need to figure that out, because I don't want you to be in anything, dangerous. And you're telling me like your husband doesn't put his hands on you, right? Like, that's not.
Oh no.
Okay,
nothing like that.
Hey, B. Kurt.
There's no domestic violence going on.
No.
So you trifling.
I mean,
why do you think?
No. It's not that at all.
Tell me why you think you're not trifling right now.
I mean, do you know me to say that I'm trifling? Like,
I know that
your behavior, your situation is trifling, right? You're looking for a man while your husband in the next room, sis. Yeah, that is trifling, because you're not only putting your safety in jeopardy, you're putting that prospective man that could slide in your DMs because he ain't got enough sense to beware of your situation in safety, in jeopardy. You're putting your kids' safety in jeopardy. Hell, the neighbors in your apartment complex are not in jeopardy, because we don't know what's going to jump off. So yeah, that is trifling, in my opinion.
You're married. I know that the man you're married to is in the home. I know that you're sneaking because you couldn't even move around. So I don't know you at all, but you're married.
Well, the reason why I'm not going to in the home and just like walking around the home is because that would be disrespectful.
You being on my show is disrespectful. You married.
You calling up Kendra's show with your husband in the next room, sis, is disrespectful. Just because you're not sitting on the couch, one end of the couch, and he's sitting on the other, just because you had enough sense not to do it right in front of him or in the same room with him, doesn't make what you're doing now any better. Like, girl, what the world? Like, baby, it be the mindset of people for me.
To somebody, you don't think that having a husband in the house that you're in, being on a show looking for a new man, is disrespectful?
From the outside, you're looking in, sure, it looks like that, but it's not what you think, and
well, what are we supposed to think?
Not like be that like nasty to me,
Well, how you want her to be? What you want her to do? Pat you on the back and say, way to go, girl? Like, what you mean on the outside looking in? That's where everybody is, on the outside. The prospective man that can slide in your DM is on the outside. You won't tell the inside, so we can only assume because we're on the outside. Now, sis, did you say you was a teacher? What are you teaching?
Well, no, I'm not being nasty. I'm being direct. Okay, because honestly, if you were a guy, because I have been on the show, and before any woman tries to stick up for her, I had 3 men on the show so far. They weren't even married.
Exactly.
They were just in relationships. looking for women, and the women walked in during their lives, and the women were like, this man is trifling. Why would he do that if he has a girl? And he wasn't even a husband. So to be honest, I'm not being that hard on you. Like, I probably would be worse if you were a man, to be honest. But I got to give you real talk. And if you're assuring me that you're not in a domestic violent situation, that's why I said, are you in a safe space? Because that's important. But you're telling me that's nothing the case at all. So all I know is, for whatever reason, y'all getting divorced. And that's cool too. I'm not in your marriage. I don't know why you're getting divorced. But I do think for you to still be his wife right now, and y'all didn't even begin the process of divorce, and he's currently in the home, that is disrespectful.
Okay.
And I think that your energy, if you don't want to be married to him anymore, that's cool too. Like, you don't want to be married. I don't know what y'all situation is, but you should focus on that before you look for another man, because you're going to cause, I don't know your husband. I don't know if he got a crazy switch. You know, I don't know if he the kind of man that ain't never been crazy, but something like this.
Y'all, she put Kendra in a very messed up position. All right. This was weird. I was like, wait a minute, girl. Like, you bringing your personal business. Like, we understand people tell stuff on the internet, and we just be like, sis, I would have kept that to myself. But this particular situation, especially because the way it was making people feel for her, people were afraid for her because people were just assuming sis was crying out for help. And I don't think she's crying out for help. She's just trying, she's bored. I think she's bored with her husband and she's trying to find a new thing. Okay. I think she may be keeping the husband around a little bit because maybe he paying bills, a convenient situation. I don't know. But the kids, she said, I think she said she got a 5 and 9-year-old. They were in the house too. Well, oh my God, this is a lot.
This could make a man crazy. Does he pay all the bills in your home? Do y'all split the bills?
Some bills we split. So yeah.
So I'm not trying to come off as judgmental, but I gotta talk to you real. Like, I just think you got to handle that, because, and I just think any man that has anything going for himself, right? A man that with a plan, the kind of man you're like a good guy. Why? I mean, you're a whole married woman that lives with her husband. Why would that good guy say, I'm signing up for this right now?
Okay, well, you're right. Maybe I should not have come on here. So
maybe you should not have.
I mean, no need to apologize. And how old are you? You're 38. I'm not trying. Listen, I try to be as sensitive as possible when I talk to women, because I know women are more sensitive to men, so I'm respecting that. But I also just have to be real and honest too, and also just to be safe, honey, because this could make a man snap. So work on getting your divorce, whatever that process is. If you want to be separated, find another place. When you get into that space, then, and you are no longer a married woman, come back on the show. Okay. Bye, Mother. If you were here Thursday night, earlier this week, I had a woman on the show, and she was a wife looking for a new man while she was in the home with her husband. And her husband was somewhere else in the home with the children, but she was on my show looking for someone. And I asked her several times, was she safe? Because that was my biggest concern. If she was not safe, then everything changes for me. But she assured me several times that she was safe. So in that manner, I told her what I felt she was doing was very trifling.
You're right, Vaughn.
Like, to be married to a man and you haven't proceeded the divorce process, and you're looking for a new guy in the home while he's there, it was crazy to me. Watching it back, there were certain, I'm not a professional. I'm not a therapist. So let's get that out there. I am not a therapist. I'm not a professional dating host. I'm a professional host. I host several things. And this right now is a dating show. So I will always come from the dating aspect. So I actually told her that I felt what she was doing was trifling. And watching it back, there were some concerns that I had. Maybe she was lying to me about being safe. So I want to get this out here. If you ever feel that you're not in a safe space, don't call me, call the police, okay? Because I am not equipped to help you, all right? So if you feel you are in danger, I highly suggest you call 911, not into my single show, okay? Secondly, I was very concerned, and I felt bad after. I was like, God, what if she was lying to me and she really was in danger? So I reached out to her via DM, and she was gonna come back on.
I'm glad Kendra did that. I'm glad Kendra did reach back out to her. Kendra went above and beyond. See, she made Kendra's position, she made Kendra work harder. That's not what Kendra does. These people come on her show, she interviews them, she laughs, she giggles, whatever, and you off the show and she's on to the next person. Kendra really spent time and to reach out to this woman, DM her, try to, pick her brain a little more of what seriously was going on. And I'm glad Kendra did that. But, shame on that woman to even put Kendra in this position. And moving forward, I hope people really hear Kendra. Kendra needs to start putting a disclaimer in all her videos. If you are in an emergent situation, please call 911. Do not call my show. Don't even have me to tell you to call 911 other than this disclaimer, because that's not what this show is. People need to stop putting their burdens of their life on other people's shoulders. I don't think it's fair. Like, that was a lot for Kendra and the people that watched that to endure, because there were a lot of people that was very afraid for that woman, and rightfully so, because she came on the show singing very scared, awkward, and weird in the beginning. And then she started becoming on the defensive of what Kendra was saying to her. Like, she was offended. And I'm like, wait a minute, sis. What you're doing is disrespectful and trifling.
She wanted to come back on. She hasn't put the request yet, but she assured me she is not in danger. And she gave me the reason why she's going through a divorce. Promised me not to share the reason with you guys. So I won't do that. But the thoughts that you guys had of her and this dynamic that a lot of women were thinking she was in and some men too is not the case. There's a different reason why she is trying to leave her husband and get a divorce at this time. But I want to bring Love back on. Hopefully the audio can be better, because I am learning with this platform. I'm getting people with all different types of issues at times. And in all honesty, I'm going to receive that, because when God gives you a platform, he gives you a platform. But I never want to confuse anyone. I am not a professional therapist in any way. So I just want to give you guys one, if you ever need help in a way that I am just not equipped to help you in. And again, I totally want to stress, if you are never safe, if you are not in a safe place, please do not call me. Call the police. Call the police if you are not safe. If you ever feel unsafe, call the police, because I am not equipped to help you professionally. And I'm never gonna
exactly, Kendra.
Love, unlike me, is a professional in relationships, right? And I wanted to bring Love on. I hear so many wonderful couples have gone to you and they speak so highly of your praise and how you have helped their relationship. So Love, just, you watched the video of me and the young lady. Was you can be honest, was I too hard on her?
No, I really don't think that you were too hard on her. I think that you told her the truth. And I think that I just want to go into like really what I saw in that video, because what you said was absolutely truthful. First of all, she put you in danger. She put herself in danger. She put her children in danger. Just coming on the show and doing that. I mean,
like I just said, remember I said that, you guys, I said she put a lot of people in danger. Even the neighbors in her apartments, she put them in danger. She put a lot of people in danger. And in my opinion, that was selfish of her, because I don't get people like, lady, what? Anyway, let's continue.
And I don't know if her husband may be totally nonviolent. Maybe he doesn't feel any kind of way. But the work that she was actually participating in is called overlapping. And overlapping is what happens when people, they have a person that they begin to see before they end the other relationship. They know it's almost over. Then they justify their behavior by, going into another relationship, padding the fall. And the person that they picked. So what she did, she came on your show not to find a relationship. She came on your show to find what's called a bridge. A bridge is somebody who will take you over out of your relationship to the other side. And a lot of times the reason why people choose bridges is because they have attachment issues where they don't want to be alone. They have abandonment issues where they fear not being chosen. They just want the padding of the bridge. But the people who sign up for bridges are in danger, because what they're going to do is, you are only as good as her getting to the other side. And the way that you attract yourself to her is a lot of times how it will end with her. Because a lot of times, now there are some people who are not serial bridgers. They feel guilty about it. But there are people who are serial bridgers who will find somebody right before the end every time. And this is the problem with those type of people. They don't heal before they go into the relationship. Your healing has to be your bridge, not.
I never thought of it like that. Like, I'm glad Love McPherson said that I've never heard that terminology being used before. So I hope anybody that's listening and you need to hear that hears it.
Sure, another person. Some people say, oh, it's easier to find. The way to get over somebody is to find somebody else. No, the way to get over somebody else is to love yourself and to heal. Not to find somebody else and go take all those bags and drag them into another relationship. So what she was doing was creating a database of bridges to help her pad her fall as she goes into the next. And
I mean, if you guys think about it, there are women, it might, you yourself might be one that's done that and didn't know that's what you were doing. Love McPherson just gave you a name for what happens. You know, a lot of times, you know, we find ourselves leaving a relationship, going into a new one, and not completely healed. Because a lot of times when the relationships end, obviously they're ending for a reason, right? And sometimes, speaking as women, we don't really sit and understand what went wrong. And then we find ourselves back out in the dating pool. And again, not realizing that we haven't healed from that previous relationship. So I'm glad Love said that.
That's not okay, because that's not what your show is about.
Now y'all see why I love so much. Now you see why I love this woman so much. She broke it down. So I wanted to bring Love on tonight. Also, the girl that was on the show, what made me reach out to Love, her name is Monique. And I don't know what your fee is, but I'm going to make sure you can connect with Monique, maybe in a private setting, because regardless of her dynamic, I do think she needs professional help. And thank you for saying that you don't think I handled it wrong. I have been in contact with Monique too. I want to give you guys this, but I do want to link her with you, Love, because I'm not a quitter. I'm not a professional. Okay. And I want to reiterate again, if you ever feel like you're not safe, call 911.
Wow, Lacey, that's awesome.
That's
like, that's what you
then,
feel like is best for you.
I would like to offer her a free admission to one of my programs. It's going to be, she needs to go to www.dothework.today, www.dothework.today. She can reach out to me. I don't know if she needs the couples gym, the couples sauna. I don't know if she needs the dating gym. We'll see where she is in her marriage, if her husband is willing or if she's willing. Otherwise, if she's going to leave correctly, and I teach in the dating gym how to leave correctly. So if that's what she needs, whichever program she needs, I am willing to give her a free membership into the program. And I want to offer everybody else to come in. And you know what? Just because it's you, and I'm going to get your name right, Kendra, I am going to give a code 10% off our early bird price. If you say Kendra in the thing.
They say Kendra G.
Kendra G. Okay. I think they already got it programmed as Kendra, but if
oh, sorry, okay, that's fine. You already did it, so Kendra.
Okay, let me
let's
just squeeze. Okay, let's get back to there.
Okay.
Okay, so listen, I was trying to get you earlier because we were in our DMs talking, and remember I said I want to put you in contact with a woman. Her name is Love McPherson, and I'm going to contact you too so she can.
All right, y'all. So she's back.
Things that you need to do to move forward.
Okay.
So for those who don't know, Monique was on the show on Thursday, and you are still a married woman. I'm assuming that hasn't changed, correct?
No, it didn't change.
Military woman, and she was looking for a new man as she is currently married and her husband's in the house. I was very harsh and well, I don't know if it was harsh or direct, but I was very direct, and I know you felt as though I was harsh. So let me just say this: I apologize to you if my directness you felt was very harsh, because obviously I don't know the entire story, but I do still stand by. If you are a married woman, I definitely think you should handle that before you come on my platform to meet another man. But one of the major concerns that people had,
I bet it is, Lacey.
People still have. They're very concerned about your safety, and they really feel as though you're in an abusive situation that you need guidance on getting out. Do you have anything to respond to that?
I mean, like, it's more to the story that I can't talk about on your show right now because I don't feel comfortable talking about it. But yeah,
Can you confirm or deny at least that component? Do you feel like your life is in danger and that you're dealing with in a physical way? Because you know that, again, I said this earlier tonight. I'm not a therapist, you guys, so that's why I'm going to put you in contact with Love McPherson. And furthermore, if you do feel as though your life is in danger, I really want you to call 911.
Yes, nearly. I believe she is. You would have to look up her website to get her credentials.
Everything. And if you feel like you're not safe, you know, we can have this conversation, but then I would say next call the police to make sure you can be in a safe situation. But a lot of people that watch my show, that was the most major concern that they had for you was your safety. And they felt as though you could potentially dealing with something in a physical way with your husband.
She did love Beauty. I think Kendra did.
You initially told me the reason. I will not share it because you asked me not to, but it wasn't that. It wasn't a physical situation as in abuse.
At this point, no, but it had in the past, yes. So it's not, yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, I think you need to remove yourself as soon as possible. And I still think it can be a little dangerous with, you know, I don't know your husband, I don't know the dynamic, but I know this is the internet child. And this is why I want to put you in contact with a professional like Love McPherson, because I'm not equipped for that, you know. And again, I want to apologize to you for everybody if you felt my directness was so hard, but I do stand by this. You know, you could cause the situation worse by looking for new love while you're still married with your husband. Like, what do you think is going to happen when he finds out about this?
I don't know. I didn't think about that, to be honest. Like, I was just like trying to talk to somebody, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it was just like you said before, like a cry for help, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a soft spot for you. And I'm gonna see if she's up. I mean, I definitely want to put you in contact with her.
So she said it, you guys. It definitely was a cry for help. So a lot of you guys said that initially when she came on, it was a cry for help. I'm gonna go ahead and end her now. If you want to finish watching the last 3 minutes, you definitely can watch it. But I'm glad I'm looking at your name, Nearly. I'm sorry. I'm glad Kendra went above and beyond and reached back out to the lady. And hopefully whatever is going on with that lady, hopefully she truly did reach out to Love McPherson to get some help. And if not Love McPherson, somebody, because she definitely does. And she said that there was some physical abuse before. So, you know, but she said not now. That's what the lady said about the relationship. So, playing the get back game is dangerous. Yeah, it is. But she said initially the reason why she reached out to the show, she just said it, is because it was in a way a cry for help. But that's what I'm saying, that we understand cries for help, and it worked for her. And she was lucky because Kendra listened and she followed up. Kendra doesn't do that with everybody, right? Everybody is not going to be that lucky to get follow up from Kendra's show, because she doesn't have that capacity to do that. Maybe as Kendra gets bigger, she will have therapists on standby. I remember, you guys, we talked about this. we've been doing Kendra G reactions for a few months now. And I remember someone saying in my chat a while ago that Kendra needs therapists. And I remember saying to you guys, I personally don't think so, because the show is not like, that's not what Kendra does. And it would make the show much, much longer to involve that. But again, maybe if Kendra doesn't show us that part, but if Kendra in her heart feels like that person needs some additional healing, then Kendra can reach out to them one-on-one. But you know, again, Kendra runs a lot of platforms. She does she hosts a lot of shows and she does a lot. So hopefully Kendra can find the time to do that, or people will just realize that Kendra's show is not equipped. And see, the unfortunate part about this, you guys, is now it's probably going to be like everybody thinks that's going to be their situation. Oh, I need some help. Maybe I can just go on Kendra G's show and do a cry for help, and Kendra G will reach out to me personally. I don't think it's going to work like that for everybody. She was flinching a lot. She definitely didn't need to call Kendra's show. Yeah, that's true. Okay, you guys, so we have reached the hour and 40-minute mark. That's going to conclude our Kendra G reaction for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you have not yet, subscribe. If you like these type of reactions, please make sure you hit the like button and enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.